Your marriage is in trouble, and your wife is saying she wants you in therapy. But you'd rather jump off a cliff than go to therapy, am I right? Well, I want to tell you how you can transform your troubled marriage into a passionate love affair that will last a lifetime without ever having to step into a therapist's office. You can learn what you need to do in no time, but the reality is you will have to be willing to up your game to make this work. So if you're not interested in doing that, you can stop right here. But if you're the kind of guy who will do whatever it takes to have a great home life and make your wife happy, I've got a way for you to get there that is not only effective and fast, but it's inspiring and even fun. My name is Dr. Glenn Berger, and I'm a couples counselor. I've spoken to hundreds of wives, and I know what they complain about. So I know exactly what you need to do to not only get your wife off your back, but for you to end up with a happy marriage, a happy wife, and a happy life. Right now, it's probably painful to even walk into your house. Your wife makes you feel like you can't do anything right. You're frustrated that the intimacy is disappeared, and you're beginning to feel like a failure. Instead, imagine coming home excited, knowing your wife is going to be thrilled to see you, and you loving her even more today than when you met. Imagine being great at your marriage and feeling great about yourself. So if you're looking for an inspiring, enjoyable, and effective way to not only repair your marriage, but to dramatically improve your life, to master the art of marriage, to become an impeccable husband, and make your wife the happiest woman in the world without having to spend years and thousands in therapy, or worse, losing everything in a divorce, I invite you to click on this link right now. Now, I know what you're going through. In fact, I might have been worse than you. I blew my first marriage bad. My first wife dragged me into couples therapy, but it wasn't enough to save my relationship. I was devastated by my experience, so I spent the next years learning everything I could about how to have a relationship. And I ended up becoming a couples counselor. With years to hone my process, I've distilled my wisdom, my knowledge, and my experience into an easy-to-learn, enjoyable method to turn any man into a great husband. I practice this method every day myself. I've been in a marriage now for 25 years and counting, and I'm proud to say that if you asked my wife, she'd tell you that we have a deeply loving, passionate relationship, even at my age. Now, the reason that I see couples therapy fail is because most techniques focus on communication, what you say and how you say it. Now, this is important, but it's only one aspect of a relationship. You see, when marriages go downhill, underneath it's not about what's said, it's about what the partners are doing or not doing. I've sat with couples who learned how to talk about their issues but didn't do anything different, and the underlying problems were never solved. The solution to marriage problems is not communication, it's action. There's no need for endless dialogue. All you have to do to be the ideal husband and have a great relationship is to learn what actions to take and to take them. And because I'm a guy and I've been through it, you'll hear it in a way that makes sense to you. Now, to get started, you'll learn the 5 things you should never do in your relationship, and the one thing, if you do it right now, will immediately make things better with your wife. Now, you want to know what it is exactly that I'm going to tell you to do to see if I really have something that could work for you. But I can't do that in this short YouTube video ad, which is why if you click on this link right now, I will reveal exactly what you need to do to get the complaints to stop and the endless fighting loops to end. If you want to learn an inspiring, easy, fun, and an effective way to transform your troubled marriage into a passionate love affair that will last a lifetime, click the button and let me show you how it's done.